Welcome to my channel Valuable Rare Coins because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, we're about to dive into one of the most iconic and patriotic coins ever struck by the United States Mint, the legendary 1776 to 1976 quarter dollar, also known as the bicentennial quarter. At first glance, this coin might look like a common piece of pocket change, but don't let its familiar design fool you. Some of these quarters have shocked collectors and auction houses with their rarity, beauty, and unbelievable value. So sit tight, coin lovers, because today we're exploring the rich history, design, and amazing hidden secrets behind the 1776 to 1976 quarter that make it one of the most sought-after coins in the United States. The 1776 to 1976 quarter dollar was created to celebrate one of the greatest milestones in American history, the 200th anniversary of the nation's independence. To mark this monumental occasion, the United States Mint released a special commemorative design that replaced the traditional eagle reverse with something truly symbolic, a colonial drummer and a torch surrounded by 13 stars, representing the original 13 colonies. This powerful design was created by Jack L. AHR, and it perfectly captures the spirit of freedom, unity, and pride that defines America. The obverse of the coin still features the timeless portrait of George Washington, reminding us of the country's founding leadership and enduring legacy. Now, while millions of these bicentennial quarters were produced for circulation in both 1975 and 1976, only a small number possess the rare characteristics and minting errors that make them incredibly valuable today. Some of the most prized 1776 to 1976 quarters were struck in 40% silver instead of the regular copper-nickel composition, and these silver versions were part of special collector sets sold by the U.S. Mint. But that's just the beginning. Among these coins, there are even rarer variations that collectors dream of finding, such as proof errors, double strikes, and off-metal strikes. Each one tells a story of how a minor mistake during production created a masterpiece that collectors now cherish. One of the most famous and valuable types of the 1776 to 1976 quarter is the double die variety. This rare error happens when the coin design is impressed twice onto the die, creating a beautiful yet subtle doubling effect that can be seen on the letters, numbers, or design details. When examined under magnification, you might notice doubling on the words "Liberty," "In God We Trust," or even on the drummer's details on the reverse side. These doubling errors make the coin extremely appealing and highly desirable among collectors who understand just how scarce and special these examples truly are. Another extraordinary feature that can turn an ordinary 1776 to 1976 quarter into a small fortune is an off-center strike. This occurs when the blank coin isn't perfectly aligned during the minting process, causing part of the design to be missing or shifted to one side. The more dramatic the misalignment, the rarer and more valuable the coin becomes. Collectors love these off-center strikes because they are unique. No two are exactly the same, and they showcase a fascinating glimpse into the minting process itself. It's this kind of imperfection that gives the coin character and transforms it into a true collectible gem. In addition to these errors, there are also examples of 1776 to 1976 quarters struck on the wrong metal planchets. For instance, some have been found on nickel or dime-sized blanks. These off-metal errors are among the rarest in existence, and when verified, they can bring staggering amounts at auction. The combination of historical importance, patriotic symbolism, and rare minting mistakes makes the bicentennial quarter one of the most exciting coins in American numismatics. Collectors from all over the world continue to search tirelessly for these unique treasures, knowing that even one lucky find could be worth a small fortune. So, how can you tell if your 1776 to 1976 quarter might be valuable? The first step is to take a close look at your coin. Check for signs of doubling on the letters and date. Examine the edges for any unusual coloring that might suggest silver content, and look for off-center designs or misstruck areas. You can also test your coin's composition. The 40% silver versions tend to have a slightly different shine and a distinct ringing sound when gently tapped. Coins in pristine, uncirculated, or proof condition are especially valuable, and having your coin graded by a professional service can confirm its rarity and dramatically increase its worth on the collector's market over the years. Several bicentennial quarters have made headlines in auctions and private sales. Coins with stunning double-die errors, deep cameo-proof finishes, or silver compositions have sold for thousands of dollars, with the rarest examples reaching truly jaw-dropping amounts. The demand for these coins continues to grow as more collectors recognize their historical significance and artistic beauty. This coin is not just currency, it's a piece of America's spirit, a celebration of freedom, and a symbol of the country's enduring pride. If you have one of these coins sitting in your collection, this might be the perfect time to take a closer look. You could be holding something far more valuable than you ever imagined. And remember, these coins are part of a historic series that continues to inspire new generations of collectors to explore the fascinating world of numismatics. Whether you're a beginner or an expert, the thrill of discovering a rare bicentennial quarter is an experience like no other. And now, for the moment you've all been waiting for. A rare 1776 to 1976 United States quarter-dollar coin, featuring a stunning minting error and preserved in exceptional uncirculated condition, has been known to reach an astonishing value of $150,000. Yes, that's right, $150,000 for a single quarter. Second rare coin, we're diving deep into the incredible story of one of the most mysterious and valuable coins in American history, the United States quarter dollar from 1965. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary Washington quarter, but behind that familiar design lies one of the most sought-after and valuable coins ever struck by the U.S. Mint. So grab your magnifying glass and hold on tight, because this is a story of change, history, and unbelievable fortune that every coin collector dreams of discovering. The year 1965 was a turning point for American coinage, marking the end of an era. Before that year, all U.S. quarters were made of 90% silver, but rising silver prices forced the government to make a major change, switching from silver to a copper-nickel-clad composition. This decision created a historic moment in numismatic history, and it's exactly where the legend of the 1965 quarter begins. Because during this transition, a few rare and extraordinary mistakes were made at the U.S. Mint, and those mistakes gave birth to one of the most valuable modern coins ever found. Most 1965 quarters were struck on the new copper-nickel planchets, but a tiny handful were accidentally struck on leftover 90% silver planchets from 1964. These rare minting errors are the key to the incredible value of certain 1965 quarters today. Imagine a coin meant to mark a new beginning in U.S. currency, yet accidentally carrying the silver of the past. It's this fascinating overlap in history that makes these coins not only incredibly rare, but also emotionally and historically significant. They stand as a bridge between two coinage eras, symbolizing a nation in transition and a mint that, for just a moment, let history slip through its fingers. Now, let's talk about how to identify this legendary silver 1965 quarter. The easiest way is by weight. The standard 1965 copper-nickel-clad quarter weighs about 5.67 grams, while the rare silver 1965 quarter weighs around 6.25 grams, a noticeable difference if you have a sensitive scale. Another giveaway is the edge of the coin. Regular 1965 quarters show a distinct copper-colored strip around the rim, but the silver versions have a pure silver edge with no trace of copper. The sound test is also a classic method. Silver coins produce a higher, more ringing tone when gently dropped, unlike the duller sound of copper-nickel coins. Every serious collector knows these small details can make all the difference between an ordinary find and a once-in-a-lifetime treasure, but weight and appearance aren't the only clues. Some 1965 quarters have even more intriguing features that make them highly collectible. There are double-die varieties where you can see slight doubling in the inscriptions, especially on the words "Liberty" or "In God We Trust." These subtle minting errors give the coin a unique visual effect, and when combined with the silver composition, they become extremely rare and desirable. Collectors love coins like these because they are living pieces of minting history, a perfect blend of artistry, error, and rarity. The fascination with the 1965 quarter doesn't end there. In recent years, a few verified silver planchet 1965 quarters have surfaced at major coin auctions, each time creating a wave of excitement across the collecting world. These coins have sold for astonishing prices as their rarity continues to captivate experts and enthusiasts alike. The discovery of each new silver 1965 quarter is like finding buried treasure, and the demand for them shows no signs of slowing down. They represent the ultimate dream for any coin hunter, proof that extraordinary value can still be hiding in plain sight among everyday change. What makes the 1965 quarter even more exciting is that it's part of a broader story. The great coinage shift of the mid-1960s. When the mint moved from silver to clad coins, millions of people hoarded 1964 silver quarters, afraid they would disappear forever. But few realized that some of the earliest 1965 coins still held that silver legacy. These rare survivors are now among the most collectible modern coins in America, combining historical significance, minting mystery, and tangible value in one shining package. It's no wonder that numismatists consider them a true prize for any serious collection. If you happen to have a 1965 quarter in your possession, don't dismiss it too quickly. Grab a precise scale and check the weight, examine the edge under bright light, and listen carefully to its sound. You never know, you could be holding one of the rare silver 1965 quarters that slipped through the cracks of history. And if your coin appears to be silver and shows signs of being struck on the wrong planchet, getting it authenticated by a professional grading service could be the smartest move you ever make. A verified 1965 silver quarter can change the course of any collection, and maybe even your fortune. Collectors from all over the world continue to talk about the mysterious 1965 quarters that have appeared in auctions and private sales. Each verified specimen adds to the legend, strengthening its status as one of the most exciting and desirable modern U.S. coins ever minted. It's a coin that proves history can hide in plain sight, waiting patiently for the right set of eyes to notice. The thrill of the hunt, the moment of discovery, and the possibility of unearthing a piece of American minting history, that's what makes the 1965 quarter such a captivating story for every coin enthusiast. And now comes the moment that makes every collector's heart race. A genuine 1965 United States $quarter coin, struck on a rare silver planchet and preserved in immaculate, uncirculated condition, has been known to reach an unbelievable value of $200,000. Yes, you heard that right, $200,000 for a single quarter. Third expensive coin. We are diving into the fascinating world of American coins to explore a true collector's gem, the United States $quarter from 1979. At first glance, it may seem like just another Washington quarter, but this coin has captured the imagination of collectors around the world for its rarity, unique features, and incredible value. Stick around as we uncover the story behind this remarkable coin, from its minting history to the errors that make it so highly sought after, and reveal just how much a perfect specimen can be worth today. The year 1979 marked a dynamic period in U.S. coinage, with the Washington quarter continuing to be the standard in circulation. Most quarters from this year were struck in large numbers, making them common in everyday transactions. However, some coins from this period slipped through the minting process with fascinating anomalies that immediately drew attention from collectors. These errors include double dies, repunched mint marks, and slight misalignments in the design, details that might go unnoticed by the casual observer but are gold for serious numismatists. These small imperfections are exactly what make the 1979 quarter such a prized collectible. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1979 quarter is the variety of errors that can be found. For example, some coins exhibit doubling on the inscriptions, especially around the word liberty or the motto "In God We Trust." This doubling creates a subtle, almost three-dimensional effect that makes the coin visually striking. Other coins have repunched mint marks, where the D or S from the Denver or San Francisco mints was struck more than once in slightly different positions. These errors, though rare, significantly increase the coin's desirability because each one is unique and impossible to reproduce. Collectors can assess the value of a 1979 quarter by carefully examining its features. Look for doubling effects, raised lines, or unusual spacing in the lettering and numbers. Another key factor is the coin's condition. An uncirculated coin with sharp details will always command a higher price than one showing wear from circulation. A careful eye can reveal subtle differences that distinguish an ordinary quarter from a once-in-a-lifetime find. Every detail, no matter how small, can dramatically affect a coin's value and its appeal to collectors who are searching for that perfect piece to add to their collection. Recent auctions have shown just how highly collectors value these rare 1979 quarters. Coins with pronounced errors and pristine condition have sold for impressive sums, drawing attention from numismatists worldwide. Each sale reinforces the status of these coins as treasures within the collecting community, blending historical significance with the thrill of discovering something genuinely rare. For those who are passionate about coin collecting, finding a 1979 quarter with these unique features is like discovering hidden treasure, a reminder that even modern coins can hold extraordinary value. The demand for 1979 quarters continues to grow, particularly for examples that have been preserved in exceptional condition. Collectors understand that these coins are not just pieces of currency, they are historical artifacts that capture a moment in the United States Mint's production history. The rarity of these errors combined with their condition creates a perfect storm of desirability, a perfect collectible for anyone looking to enhance their collection with a coin that is both visually fascinating and financially rewarding. And now, the moment every collector has been waiting for. A United States quarter dollar from 1979, especially one with a rare error and preserved in flawless, uncirculated condition, can reach an astonishing value of $80,000. Especially, we are uncovering a hidden treasure in American numismatics, the United States quarter dollar from 1980, minted in Philadelphia. At first glance, this might seem like an ordinary Washington quarter, but for collectors, this coin is a dazzling gem. Its combination of rarity, unique errors, and historical significance makes it one of the most sought-after quarters from the modern era. Stay tuned as we explore the fascinating story behind this coin, how to identify its special features, and reveal the jaw-dropping value it can reach today. The 1980 Philadelphia quarter was produced during a time when the United States Mint was focused on high-volume coinage for everyday circulation. While most of these coins entered wallets and piggy banks across the country, a few rare specimens emerged with minting anomalies that instantly captured the attention of collectors. These anomalies include double dies, die cracks, and repunched mint marks, which transform a seemingly ordinary coin into a one-of-a-kind collectible. Coins with these characteristics are extremely rare and highly desirable, offering collectors a chance to own a piece of history that stands out in any collection. One of the most fascinating aspects of the 1980p quarter is the variety of errors it can display. Some quarters feature doubling on inscriptions like Liberty or the iconic motto, "In God We Trust," giving the letters a subtle, almost three-dimensional appearance. Other examples show faint die cracks or unusual surface textures that occurred during the striking process, creating coins that are visually distinct and highly prized by numismatists. Collectors who can identify these features are often able to spot coins that are worth significantly more than standard circulation pieces. Assessing the value of a 1980p quarter requires careful examination of its condition and unique features. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition with sharp details will always command higher prices than those that show wear from circulation. Even small imperfections, when part of a recognized error, can dramatically increase a coin's desirability. For serious collectors, learning to identify subtle variations in the lettering, mint mark placement, and die lines is essential to discovering coins that are truly exceptional. Recent auctions have highlighted just how highly these rare 1980p quarters are valued. Coins with well-defined errors and excellent preservation have consistently sold for impressive sums, demonstrating the high demand among collectors worldwide. Each sale reinforces the notion that modern coins, even from the late 20th century, can become highly prized treasures when they exhibit unique characteristics that set them apart from ordinary circulation coins. Collectors are especially drawn to these coins because they represent a combination of historical significance, rarity, and aesthetic appeal. The 1980p quarter is not just currency, it's a tangible piece of numismatic history. Its rarity, paired with error features and outstanding condition, makes it a must-have for collectors looking to enhance their collections with coins that are both visually stunning and financially rewarding. And now, the exciting revelation every collector has been waiting for. A United States quarter dollar from 1980, Philadelphia Mint, in flawless condition with notable errors, can reach an astonishing value of $50,000. Next coin, we are taking a closer look at a fascinating piece of American numismatic history, the United States quarter dollar from 1985, minted in Philadelphia. While at first glance this coin might seem like an everyday quarter, it holds incredible value for collectors when you know what to look for. From unique errors to rare minting anomalies, this coin has captured the interest of collectors worldwide, making it a true gem for anyone passionate about coin collecting. Stick around as we explore what makes this coin so extraordinary and reveal the astonishing worth it can command in today's market. The 1985 Philadelphia quarter was produced during a period of high-volume minting, intended primarily for everyday circulation. Most of these coins were used in daily transactions, but hidden among them were a few remarkable specimens that displayed minting errors that are highly prized today. Features like double dies, die cracks, and subtle variations in lettering make these coins stand out, turning ordinary quarters into rare collectibles. For collectors who know how to identify these unique characteristics, the 1985p quarter offers an exciting opportunity to own something truly special. One of the most intriguing aspects of the 1985p quarter is the variety of errors that can be found. Some coins exhibit doubling on inscriptions like Liberty or the motto "In God We Trust," creating a subtle 3D effect that is visually striking. Other examples might show die cracks or unusual planchet anomalies that occurred during the minting process, making each coin one of a kind. These imperfections, while minor to the casual eye, are gold for serious collectors as they dramatically increase the coin's rarity and desirability when assessing the value of a 1985p quarter. Condition and the presence of error features are key. Coins in pristine, uncirculated condition with sharp details will always fetch higher prices than those showing signs of circulation. Collectors examine every aspect of the coin carefully, the mint mark, lettering, and edge, to determine its uniqueness and potential worth. Even subtle errors can make a coin significantly more valuable, which is why attention to detail is critical when evaluating this remarkable piece. Recent auctions have proven just how sought after these quarters are in the collector community. Specimens with clear minting anomalies and exceptional preservation have sold for remarkable sums, highlighting the demand and excitement surrounding this coin. The 1985p quarter continues to attract interest because it combines historical significance with rarity and visual appeal, making it a standout addition to any collection. Collectors are drawn to this coin not just for its financial value, but also for its story. Every minting error represents a small slice of history and a unique moment at the U.S. Mint. Owning a 1985p quarter with rare features is like holding a piece of living history, a tangible artifact that blends artistry, history, and the thrill of collecting into one small but powerful coin. And now, the moment every collector dreams about. A United States quarter dollar from 1985, Philadelphia Mint, in perfect condition and exhibiting rare errors, can reach an astonishing value of $40,000. Last unique coin. We are diving into the fascinating world of American coins to uncover a true modern treasure, the United States quarter dollar from 1994, minted in Philadelphia. At first glance, this coin might look like a standard Washington quarter, but for collectors, it is anything but ordinary. Its combination of rare minting features, potential errors, and high collector demand makes it a standout coin for anyone passionate about coin collecting. Stay with us as we explore what makes this 1994p quarter so extraordinary and reveal its astonishing value in the collector market. The 1994 Philadelphia quarter was part of the long-running Washington quarter series, designed for everyday circulation. Millions were produced, yet only a select few have surfaced with unique features or minting anomalies that elevate them far above ordinary quarters. Features such as double dies, subtle die cracks, or repunched mint marks transform this seemingly everyday coin into a prized collectible. For collectors, these anomalies offer a chance to own a coin that is both visually intriguing and historically significant, making it a highly desirable addition to any collection. One of the most exciting aspects of the 1994 P quarter is its potential for minting errors. Some coins display doubling on inscriptions like Liberty or the motto, "In God We Trust," giving the lettering a distinct three-dimensional effect that immediately catches the eye. Others might reveal faint die cracks or unusual surface textures that occurred during the striking process, making each coin truly one of a kind. These variations are subtle, but immensely valuable to collectors who know how to spot them, adding both rarity and prestige to the coin. Determining the value of a 1994 P quarter relies heavily on its condition and the presence of any error features. Coins in uncirculated, pristine condition with sharp, detailed designs are highly prized and can command impressive prices. Even minor minting anomalies can dramatically enhance a coin's value, making careful inspection essential for collectors. Experts evaluate the coin's mint mark, lettering, and surface characteristics to determine its uniqueness and potential worth, highlighting just how rewarding coin collecting can be for those who take the time to learn the nuances. Recent auction results have shown just how in demand this coin has become. Specimens with clear minting errors and excellent preservation have sold for remarkable sums, demonstrating that modern quarters like the 1994 P can achieve extraordinary value when they display rare features. Collectors worldwide are constantly seeking coins that combine historical context, rarity, and visual appeal, making this quarter a true modern collectible sensation. Collectors are especially drawn to this coin because it tells a story of both craftsmanship and chance. Each error or unusual feature represents a unique moment at the Philadelphia Mint, creating a tangible piece of history that can be held and admired. Owning a 1994 P quarter with rare attributes is like owning a piece of living history, a small yet powerful artifact that blends artistry, heritage, and the thrill of collecting into one exceptional coin. And now, the moment every collector dreams about. A United States quarter dollar from 1994, Philadelphia Mint, in perfect condition and featuring rare errors, can reach an astonishing value of $30,000. So, check your collections and those old coin rolls carefully. You might be holding a hidden treasure. If you enjoyed this exploration into the world of rare coins, be sure to like this video, subscribe for more numismatic discoveries, and hit the notification bell to stay updated. Share your finds in the comments below. Perhaps you've discovered a 1994 P quarter that could be worth a small fortune. Keep collecting, stay observant, and remember that even the most everyday-looking coin can hold extraordinary value.